You know, when this island was first released, I didn't really like it all that much since I'm not a jazz person, but this island has grown on me over the years. In fact, it's become one of my top favorites. Now that Rare Robux has joined the party, I thought I would re-rank all Wublin Island Monsters. Remember, this is my own opinion, so if you have a different opinion from mine, please feel free to share that in the comments below. With that out of the way, let's get started. Number 22. Scargo. And the world's most useless monster award goes to... Come on you guys, Scargo literally does nothing. He only makes 4 symbol crashes, that's it, he's useless. Sure, Scargo would have been higher if he did a lot more, but he's really bad, he's really useless, and honestly, I feel like if you just remove him from the full song, it wouldn't sound any different. Number 21. Zinth. Let's be honest, can anybody actually hear Zinth in the full song? This monster was only good for farming, and even then they stopped that from happening. Honestly, this monster literally does nothing for the song. You can't even hear him, he's that quiet. I know, I've said it before, I love synthesizers, and in that case, that biasness would have put the synth higher, but because of how quiet it is, it's gonna be down at the bottom. Number 20. Waji. 1. I hope I'm pronouncing its name right. And 2. You cannot convince me otherwise, I hate Waji with a burning passion. This monster's voice is the textbook definition of annoying. You know, I would have been fine if this monster only played once, but no, they had to put him in the ending, and that's my favorite part. Sorry, Waji, you are so annoying. Number 19. Zuker. People say Zuker is inaudible, but he's just barely audible. Even then, he's still not that great. I don't know why they chose a kazoo for a jazz song. He sounds kinda mid. To be honest, the song would sound better without him. Again, why the hell would they choose a kazoo for this song? Number 18. Mulch. When I first did my Wublin Island ranking, I ranked Mulch very high. However, my opinion has changed on this giant mega dipster. He's not a bad monster by any means, it's just that there are other better vocalists on this island.
Get down, get down. Get down, and funky.
Number 17. Monculus. Although it's one of my favorite seasonal monsters, Monculus kinda stinks on Wublin Island. It only plays once and it gets drowned out by the other monsters. See, I would have put it higher because of the voice. I actually really like it on Wublin, but because of the 2 factors I mentioned, its volume and it only plays once, it's not gonna go any higher. Number 16. Dermit. Dermit's alright. Dermit's in the same boat as Mulch. It's not a bad vocalist, it's just that they're better on this island. However, here's the thing. I don't really like Dermit. Honestly, I prefer Mulch over it, but I like Dermit's voice better than Mulch, so that's why it's higher than Mulch. Number 15. Squeak.
Eyes, ears, nose, toes.
I don't have anything to say about Squeak. Next. Number 14. Tempa. Tempa is a little too quiet for my liking. Also, it goes a little fast, so sometimes I miss it when it plays. not a bad percussionist per se, but it's too quick and too quiet for my liking. Number 13, Creep You Skull. I know y'all are probably thinking, why did I put this thing higher than Tempa when in fact it is a little quieter than Tempa? But here's the thing, I actually really like Creep You Skull. For one, I love its design. I really think it matches the vibe of Wublin Island. And secondly, it being somewhat quiet is kind of the whole point. It's the tempo monster of the island, it's the monster that keeps the beat. I don't care what no one says, this monster is awesome and I will stand by it. I think I'm one of the only few people that actually likes it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are Creepy Skull enjoyers too. Number 12, Screamoo. Back in my day, I didn't really like Screamoo, but I gotta give this monster more credit than I originally did. It's a pretty fun vocalist. And to be honest, every single time I listen to this monster, it gives me goosebumps. That's how good it is. Number 11, Grump, the main singer of this island himself. It's no surprise he had to be this high. He's also extremely catchy as well. By the way, did you know that the original 5 Wublins never play at the same exact time? That's crazy.
Wake up the Wublins, wake up the Wublins. Wake up the Wublins, wake up the Wublins.
Number 10, Wubox. Now this is a Wubox I can get behind. It's not too loud that it overshadows all the other monsters, and it absolutely fits the vibe. Kind of fitting since this is his island. Number 9, Astropod. Astropod used to be my favorite monster on Wublin Island. And can you blame me? Like I said before in my other videos, I love synths, and Astropod is no different. However, over time, I've come to realize there are better monsters than Astropod on this island. Also, sorry if my voice sounds so low. That's because when I usually make these videos, I record them at separate times. So sometimes I'd be recording it in the morning, which is what I'm doing now. And some of my family are sleeping, so I don't want to wake them up by speaking too loud. Oh, but aside from that, Astropod, they're better monsters than you, but I still love you. Number 8, Fleworm. You cannot convince me and you cannot tell me otherwise that Fleworm is not cute and it doesn't have a cute sound to go with it. Go on, change my mind. I dare you. Number 7, Pixelot. When I first did my Wublin Island ranking, I put Pixelot in number 1. However, I've come to realize there are better monsters than this monster. But this monster's so great though. Number 6, Giger. I think this monster's a little overrated, but I don't really care. He's amazing on Wublin Island, especially his second track. That track is so fire. I wish he was a little louder though, because sometimes he does get drowned out. But other than that, he's such a great monster and a great addition. Number 5, Rare Wubox. When it comes to Rare Wubox, I usually set my expectations low because I know for a fact that sometimes this monster doesn't add much or he just doesn't really fit the vibe of the song. But boy, this rare Wubbox exceeded my expectations. Not only does it fit the vibe of its song with its new creepy lyrics, but it's got 5 tracks. 5 tracks. That's unusual for a rare Wubbox. That's a win in my book. The only complaint I have about Rare Wubbox is that I wish its last 2 tracks were louder because it does get drowned out by the other monsters in the ending. But other than that, I love this edition of Rare Wubbox. Number 4. Bon Appetit. For a monster that only has 1 track, Bon Appetit is surprisingly a good percussionist. I usually tend to gravitate to monsters that have more than 1 track, but Bon Appetit is an exception, simply because of how good it is. Number 3. Poke. This plague doctor of a monster has plagued me with happiness. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Any monsters that play strings, organs, keyboards, etc. of course are going to be high on the list due to my personal bias. Number 2. SWAT. This island lacks a castle base, and SWAT perfectly takes care of that. And honestly, I can't listen to this island without SWAT. It would sound so dry and bare bones without him. Hands down one of the best base monsters out there. In fact, I think it's the only good base monster out there. Looking at you, Snizer. Number 1. Drumroll. Of course drumroll had to be number 1. This monster is literally the best percussionist on this island. You cannot tell me otherwise. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate your support. Let me know you guys' opinions in the comments. I'm sorry if I hadn't uploaded in a while. I've just been really busy, and also I need to take a break. My mental health wasn't doing so good, but I'm back again. And also I'm working on a very special project for you guys that will hopefully be coming out very soon. As for what it is, I'm gonna let you guys guess and decide. I might drop teasers and hints. But for now, until next time, bye!